What if the secret to happiness isn't hidden in the next big achievement, the perfect relationship, or your dream job, but is already here, waiting in this very moment? Imagine living a life where stress, anxiety, and regrets don't control you anymore. Welcome to Shiny Books, your home for powerful book insights that help you live, think, and thrive at your best. Today, I bring you a book that's transformed the lives of millions, reshaped how we understand ourselves, and can unlock peace, clarity, and meaning in your everyday life, even if you're caught up in the American hustle. This is The Power of Now by Eckhart Tolle. Grab a coffee, take a deep breath, and get ready to change the way you live forever. Part 1: Why the Power of Now Matters. In America today, we're told to chase after endless success. Bigger jobs, better salaries, more remarkable experiences. We're constantly connected, always planning what's next, worried about what's coming, rarely stopping to enjoy where we are right now. But according to Tolle, real happiness doesn't lie in the next vacation or the next raise. It lives in the present moment, accessible to us all, no matter where we are or how busy our lives feel. On Shiny Books, our mission is to break down life-changing ideas so you can grow, relax, rise above challenges, and become the best version of yourself. Whether you're an immigrant chasing the American dream or a lifelong local looking for peace in a fast-paced world, today's book is for you. Part 2: Who is Eckhart Tolle? Before diving in, let's meet the author. Eckhart Tolle, born in Germany, was once overwhelmed by depression and anxiety, even contemplating suicide. One night, after years of suffering, an intense realization hit him. There is a self that suffers, and there is an awareness of the suffering. I am not this suffering self. I am the awareness behind the self. That spark changed his life. He left his old habits behind, dove deep into the study of consciousness, and started teaching others. His first book, The Power of Now, published 1997, became a phenomenon, selling over 2 million copies in North America alone, featured on Oprah and embraced by millions worldwide. Tolle isn't preaching from a mountaintop. He's been where you are. If you've ever been stuck in a loop of stress, worry, or overthinking, remember, so was he, which means his methods can work for you too. Part 3: What is the power of now? At its heart, the power of now delivers a simple but profound truth. You are not your mind. You are the awareness behind your thoughts. Most of our suffering, stress, anxiety, regret, anger, comes from living in our minds, caught up in the pain of the past or the worries of the future. We try to think our way to happiness, but the mind's constant chatter keeps us from actually living. Tolle guides us into a new way of being, what he calls presence. Presence means allowing yourself to fully experience this very instant without judgment, distraction, or resistance. Imagine sitting in New York City subway traffic or facing another deadline at your California tech job. Most of us become restless, irritable, or stressed. Tolle suggests you pause, breathe, and notice, how does your body feel? What are the sounds around you? Can you sense the space between your thoughts? He argues that only in the now, this very second, can we truly live. The past is a memory, the future is an idea. All that ever truly exists is now. Here's the revolutionary idea. Your mind is a tool, but you are not your mind. You can use your mind for planning, creating, and solving problems, but when it starts running the show, you lose touch with life itself. Real peace, creativity, joy, and love are found not in reacting to thoughts, but in stepping back and watching them from a place of deeper awareness. Part 4: Key Themes, Deep Dive with Examples. Let's break down the core lessons from The Power of Now, each paired with practical US-relevant examples you can relate to, whether you're navigating campus life, family barbecue weekends, or the morning subway rush. Theme 1: The Trap of Overthinking. American culture celebrates analysis, calculation, and the pursuit of more. But often, our greatest obstacle to happiness is thinking too much. Example: you're lying in bed, replaying a conversation with your boss or remembering a childhood mistake. Your mind spins and you lose sleep. Tolle's solution: acknowledge the thought, then shift your attention to your breath. What matters is this breath right now, not the replay or speculation. Theme 2. Past and future. Psychological time. Tolle separates clock time, appointments, schedules, from psychological time, reliving regrets and worrying about what's next. Example: you're celebrating Thanksgiving, but instead of enjoying the food and family, you keep thinking about a failed relationship or worrying about next month's bills. Tolle's advice: use clock time practically, but drop psychological time whenever you can. Focus on what's real and immediate: connection, gratitude, the taste of pumpkin pie. Theme 3. The pain body. Tolle introduces the concept of the pain body, old emotional pain that lives in us, waiting to be triggered. When something reminds us of a past wound, the pain body takes over, fueling anger, sadness, or outbursts. Example: at a family dinner, someone makes a comment that triggers old shame or anger. You feel hurt and lash out, even though you promised yourself you'd stay calm. Tolle's wisdom: notice the pain body stirring. Can you witness the emotion instead of being taken over by it? Ah, my pain body is active. Just this awareness can start to dissolve its power. Theme 4. The ego's illusion. In American society, we're trained to build and protect the ego, our identity crafted from accomplishments, possessions, labels. Example: you feel superior because of your job title, education, or social media following, or inferior because you lack what others have. Tolle's reminder: the ego is just a construct. You are not what you own or achieve. Stepping outside ego means freedom from needing constant validation. Theme 5. Relationships in the now. True connection, whether with a partner, child, or friend, can only happen in the present. Example: you're out with friends, but half the table is lost in their phones. Real intimacy happens when everyone is actually there, making eye contact, listening, laughing at the moment's joke. Practice. Next time you catch yourself zoning out, gently guide your attention back to whoever is with you. The moment becomes vivid, alive. Theme 6. Surrender and acceptance. Surrender isn't defeat. It's accepting the present moment fully, then acting from there. Example: your flight is delayed again at JFK. Getting angry won't change reality, but accepting this is how it is right now brings peace. From acceptance comes clear action. Maybe calling a friend, reading, or simply relaxing. Part 5. Chapter by chapter highlights. Let's break down the power of now by chapters with practical examples and American lifestyle connections. Chapter 1. You are not your mind. Most people are caught in compulsive thinking. The pain comes not from life situations, but from our mind's stories about them. Moment of practice. Next time your mind starts complaining or worrying, notice the thought, then shift your focus to your sense perceptions. American context. Sitting in LA traffic, your mind races, "Late again, my boss will get mad." Instead, notice how the steering wheel feels under your hands, the hum of the engine, the sky outside. Chapter 2. Consciousness. The way out of pain. Pain is inevitable. Suffering is optional. Freedom begins when you realize you are not the one suffering, but the conscious awareness witnessing the suffering. Practice. When hurt, take a breath. Say to yourself, "I am experiencing pain, but I am not this pain." Feel the raw sensation without labels. Chapter 3. Moving deeply into the now. The present moment is the only access point to life. Identify habitual resistance, which shows up as frustration, impatience, anxiety, or denial. Practical tip. When waiting in line, say, at Starbucks or the DMV, most people are restless. Experiment. Instead of complaining internally, become aware of your breathing, the people around you, the feeling of your feet on the ground. Chapter 4. Mind strategies for avoiding the now. Our minds love problems to solve. It resists the present simply because it loves to chase endlessly. Everyday example. You work hard all week, but on your day off, your mind says, "There's always something else to do." Practice. Drop the shoulds. For 5 minutes, do nothing but exist. Notice how your mind protests. "I'm being lazy." That's your mind's addiction to activity. Chapter 5, the state of presence. Presence is not something you do. It's a way of being. Presence means being strongly aware of the here and now, beyond memory and anticipation. U.S. relevance. At July 4th fireworks, instead of recording the moment for Instagram, simply enjoy the sound, colors, and sensations directly, deeply. Chapter 6, the inner body. Focusing attention on the inner energy of your body grounds you in the now. How to practice. With eyes closed, feel the energy inside your hands, chest, or belly. American insight. After a tough workout or run, instead of rushing to check email, pause. Feel your heartbeat, the warmth in your muscles. Your body is alive now, not yesterday or tomorrow. Chapter 7, portals into the unmanifested. Unmanifested refers to deeper consciousness, a stillness beneath thoughts. Practices for entry. Silence, being alert without thinking, meditation. U.S. context. Even in a noisy environment, say, Times Square at night, try tuning into the space around you, the silence beneath the noise. Chapter 8, enlightened relationships. Most relationships are built on unconscious patterns, control, need, or projection of the past. Enlightened relationships are grounded in authentic presence, not neediness or past wounds. Practice. Next time you're with a loved one, listen without planning your response. Simply be with them without judgment. Chapter 9. Beyond happiness and unhappiness there is peace. Real peace is beyond the duality of good and bad experiences. Contentment comes from accepting the isness of life, rather than constantly chasing pleasure and avoiding pain. Real life. Life in America isn't one long happiness streak. There are ups and downs. Peace is found in witnessing both states, rather than getting lost in them. Chapter 10, the meaning of surrender. Surrender is accepting this present moment unconditionally and without reservation. It's not about giving up, but about embracing what is, then acting from a place of calm. Example, you didn't get that NYC apartment you wanted. Instead of fighting reality, accept the disappointment, let it be, and watch how clarity about next steps arises from this space. Part 6, practical action steps, living the power of now. Here's how you can bring the power of now into your daily American life, no matter how hectic, loud, or busy it seems. 1. Micro-mindfulness moments. Morning. Wake up and spend 1 minute feeling the sensations of your body on the bed, the sound of early morning birds, or even the quiet. Commute. Instead of scrolling through social media, notice the colors, sounds, and faces around you. 2. Conscious breathing. Set a timer. 3 times a day, pause, close your eyes, and take 5 slow, conscious breaths. Let your awareness settle on the inhale and exhale. If you forget, tie it to an action every time you pour coffee, for example. 3. Tech boundaries. American culture is built around constant connectivity. Reclaim your now by setting a tech-free hour each evening. Use this time to simply be, walk, sit outside, share a meal with family, or meditate. 4. Name it to tame it. Whenever you notice anxiety, say internally, I notice I am feeling anxious. This brief separation allows your awareness to shine a light on the mind's patterns. 5. Gratitude in the present. Make it a habit to stop once a day and notice something you're grateful for. Not, I'll be grateful when, but right now, I appreciate. Whether it's a fresh bagel or a call from a friend. 6. Creating space in conversations. While talking to someone, practice pausing. After they speak, take a breath before your response. Notice how this creates space for genuine connection. 7. Handling setbacks. When disappointed, remember, you can either resist reality or accept and act. Surrender does not mean passivity. It means honoring the present moment, then responding with clarity. Part 7, most powerful quotes with analysis. Let's highlight a few of Eckhart Tolle's most memorable lines and see how they can guide you in everyday American life. 1. Realize deeply that the present moment is all you ever have. Analysis. Past and future appear real, but only exist as thoughts now. The present is your anchor amid all uncertainty. 2. Nothing ever happened in the past. It happened in the now. Analysis. Memories are thoughts occurring in this moment. Suffering comes from reliving past moments instead of living present ones. 3. To be identified with your mind is to be trapped in time, the compulsion to live almost exclusively through memory and anticipation. Analysis. The mind loves nostalgia or worry. Reclaim power by focusing on now, especially when you find your thoughts racing during high-stress American routines. 4. Wherever you are, be there totally. Analysis. Whether you're at a busy city festival or a family dinner, don't split yourself. Your full presence is the greatest gift to yourself and others. 5. Surrender to what is. Say yes to life, and see how life starts suddenly to work for you rather than against you. Analysis. Acceptance transforms struggle into peace. It doesn't mean never acting. It means acting from a place of calm rather than resistance. Part 8. How the power of now can change your life. By now, you've glimpsed how the power of now offers a direct path to peace in the modern world, especially for those of us surrounded by noise, news, and the constant drive to do more. But what does this look like practically for viewers of shiny books living in the US? Mental clarity. You'll waste less time reliving past arguments or worrying about jobs or relationships. That space can be used for creativity, problem-solving, and joy. Emotional resilience. When setbacks come, a tough semester, job loss, or relationship challenge, you'll have tools to pause, feel, and respond rather than react. Improved relationships. By being present in conversation and listening deeply, you'll build richer, more meaningful connections with family, friends, and colleagues. Freedom from the American dream trap. You'll still strive and achieve, but you'll find happiness and meaning in everyday moments, not just at the finish line. Part 9. Final takeaways. Let's recap the essentials. You are not your mind. You are the awareness behind your thoughts. The present moment is your only access to real life. Every time you practice presence, you reclaim your power from anxiety, regret, and ego-based living. Even the busiest American lifestyle has space for now, right here wherever you are. Shiny Books Challenge. Here's a challenge from Shiny Books to you. For 1 week, commit to just one Power of Now moment every day. Whether it's during your commute, over a meal, or while watching this video, pause, tune into your breath or sensations, and simply exist in the present. Share your experiences in the comments. How does this simple practice shift your mood, stress, or happiness? Subscribe for more. If you found this summary helpful or inspiring, please subscribe to Shiny Books. We're here to bring you more powerful book ideas, practical strategies, and inspiring stories to help you shine. One moment, one book, one day at a time. What's one thing you'll do today to experience the present moment fully? Share your tips and stories below. Let's create a community that supports living better together. Thank you for joining me for this deep dive into The Power of Now by Eckhart Tolle. Remember, the journey to peace, clarity, and fulfillment doesn't require a new job, house, or even a different city. It starts right here, right now, with one breath, one moment of presence. Stay present, stay powerful, and keep shining with Shiny Books. See you in the next episode, where we'll unlock more incredible wisdom for living your best life. Until then, be here now and let your light shine.